Good morning. We're in Nanaimo, British Columbia on vacation, and we're looking for things to do, so why not play a course we've never played before? Everyone tells me Duomont is really hard, and I'm here today to prove them right. This is hole 1, 320 feet. The road is OB, as it should be. The basket is behind all the trees in the distance on the right side. There's a small gap where you could put a forehand pretty nose down. You can hit the hill and try to skip up, or you can throw the backhand up and over. I'm going to try the backhand and hope I don't land amongst the bushes. I love throwing right out of the car. We're in bounds. The basket's right through this kind of skinny guy on the left. I'm going to try to pop a putter through the wider gap on the right. That's par putt. I want to take a moment to appreciate this. This costs next to nothing and no effort, and it does so much for people playing a course for the first time. You don't even know. So whoever did this, thank you very much. Just to discuss further, that arrow at the bottom of the basket indicates where the next tee is. So it's someone from afar telling me where to go. Most people do it to my face. Hole 2, 295 feet. Again, we are looking at a gap, and this one is a right-hand forehand, which you want to punch out the gap and then get a generous fade onto what looks like a raised green. I took a peek around the corner, and it's pretty neat looking. Someone put some effort in here. You'll see in a moment. But let's try to make a good shot here. Let's try. There's huge blackberry brambles. You can see them right here. I hope those aren't all over the course. They're all behind the camera too. These things just eat you. All right, here we go. It's a putt. It's a long one, but it's a putt. Here's that built-up green I was talking about. It's pretty nice. Oh. Hole 3, 332 feet. There are 2 avenues. Looks like there's a higher, spikier forehand if you've got that out on the left side, or there's a late gap for the backhand on the right. The basket is behind everything in the center, but more on the right side. I'm going to try the backhand and hope to punch through the stuff. No, I'm sailing over and fading away. Maybe thank you, tree. This is actually really pretty, and it's another long birdie look, so can't really complain. It'd be nice to cash this, but this is probably going to be a tap-in par. I know on this channel it's famous last words. Oh, hit the cage. We're happy with that. It should be a tap-in par. Hole 4, 328 feet. The shot goes out this gap straight, and then up ahead there is a pond. I can see some of the white stakes surrounding the pond to mark OB. Out of bounds shots will take a drop and then point of entry. And then the basket is just on the other side of the pond. So this will be a backhand. I think it's going maybe short of the pond. I hope. So there's actually a drop zone on the tee side of the pond. I hope that we didn't go in the pond. I hope I still own that disc. Because if I lose a disc down here, I've never gotten a disc back that I've lost in BC. I don't have my area code written on the disc. So people see my number and go, means nothing to me. And it's theirs. And I get that. And I deserve that. I just don't want that. So I hope this thing is dry. Well, it's dry, but it's out of bounds. I'm currently standing on the drop zone, so let's try to make something happen. Hole 5, par 3, 402 feet. Very open. The basket sits a bit on the left. There are some white stakes showing an OB line on the right side. I don't know. It looks like it's to divide. Oh, a rabbit. Looks like it's to divide holes. There's a back 9 hole probably coming up this side over here. I'm going to throw this Falcon a little bit of hyzer, hope to get some turn, not too much turn, and then fade back in and give myself a long look, because that's a long way for me to go, even downhill. Oh. Whoa, it's a really long way to go when you put it into the first tree. This is bad. We landed in bounds behind a tree. This is going to be a lean out Anheuser forehand. We're going to be taking a 4 or worse. We accept that. Let's see what we can do. That's actually pretty good. Honestly, that forehand out of there was really good, being on a knee. I'm really happy with it, so it's just a chance to have a hero putt. Oh. An island hole. Good. I needed difficulty sprinkled on top of the time I'm having. So what we got? A bit of a downhill, par 3, 250. This is hole 6, by the way. Introducing the island in hole 6. Vicious. You have to land inside the rock wall. There's OB long in the pond. And there's something about stakes on the left sharing OB with hole 13. There's stakes on the left. There's stakes shared with hole 13. I don't know where that is. I'm going to try to throw this Athena out to the right and have it hyzer in gently. Is it looking great? It's not. It's looking long. It hit the trees in the back of the island. Maybe that's safe. We're going to find out. So that is safe. I believe there's no line. That's safe by about a couple feet. Like there's a white stake down here that runs along there. But that disc is in. We're awkwardly putting for birdie. Pretty happy with how hole 6 played out. I'm now sitting at 1 over. We can bring this back, hopefully starting with hole 7, 297 foot par 3. There's a tree on the right, tree on the left, and a dead tree clump in the center. Those are the things to avoid. Anything beyond those at least gives you a good chance at par. Hitting those could make things awkward. The bigger gap is on the left side. So the miss for me on a forehand is to not hit that stuff on the left. So here's hoping. I got caught up on a hedge, but otherwise that was going. Yeah, it's kind of too bad. We just hit some really tall grass right here. The release point was maybe like 2 feet too low. Otherwise that still had a lot of zip, but it just got pulled down. So we're just up here, little chip up to the basket. Hopefully walk out with the 3. If I can walk at all. Wow. One of the first things you do in life is learn to walk, and I still can't do it. Yeah, it's fine. Somebody broke the sign for hole 8. I checked on UDisc. It says that it is a par 3 at 273 feet. The way it's mapped out on there, and this, I'm going to hit one of these trees in front of me anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. But the way it's mapped out is you go through this gap, and then it is off to the left, quite a bit off to the left. So I'm going to throw this Lutz on hyzer, hope it doesn't flip to flat, and then it can just punch out on that angle straight and then just dump off to the left and get close to what I hope is there. That's in theory. Oh, made the gap. That's all I care about. So you can just see the basket through a little bit of stuff here. I would have been right there if I did better, but we're down here instead. You can see at the bottom of the screen, which is fine. Remember, playing blind. The basket is super raised though. I would have come with Slenderman had I known. I'd have to climb up a pole to get this thing out, but I'm gonna try to put a little backhand around this spruce fir coniferous thing, whatever tree that is in front of me. We want to go to the right of it and land softly. Oh yes. Yeah, we're right under the basket. And the nice thing is, because it's 12 feet in the air, we're not going to hit our head when we go to get our putter. Oh! Hole 9, par 3, 341 feet because the sign is there. I can reference it. If you zoom in, maybe you can see it. I'm not lying. There is a mandatory on the single tree to the right. You can see the little M logo. So we have to go to the left of that tree. The fairway, when it gets down the hill, splits into 2. You have a left or a right side. So as a righty, you have a forehand or a backhand. I think I want to try the forehand. I want to keep this low, and I want to keep it like penetrating. I want to keep it going forward, maybe get down, get a skip, because it's 341 downhill. I'm hopeful. We use that word a lot on this channel, and we remain so. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, what a kick. Let's try a backhand. Let's just see. Won't take much time here. Let's just grip it and rip it. Well, it made the Mando and nothing else. Hole 10, par 3, 255. This is narrow. So we got the one large tree that everybody and their grandma, I'm sure, smashes. Then we've got a skinny tree on the right that everyone else smashes. And there's the lucky person that just gets through there and loses their disc. It says that the basket is on the right. So I'm going to try to throw a very stable disc on a little bit of flex, not hit the 2 trees that everybody hits. And I think that the colors are bright enough on this. I might find it. This could be my lucky hole. But first, we got to not hit these 2 trees. And that will be difficult. We didn't hit them. We're on the path. This is probably going to be a 3. Found my disc. It's actually a lot closer than I thought. We had a long look at a 2. Here we go. Starting to feel like Alexander Parsgaard out here, but the course is supposed to be hard, and we're still only 1 over. We're happy. This is hole 11. It is 233 feet. This is a shorty for this course. It says that there's an OB creek on the left beyond the basket. You want to put it through this tunnel on the backhand, get some fade, maybe keep it low and get a skip. That's if you're good. I'm going to try to not hit trees for a while, starting with the ones right in front of me. It wasn't one of those ones. I didn't factor in yanking it to the other side. I got no idea what sign I was looking at. The basket for 11 is not around to the left. It's actually down to the right. So now I'm in a weird spot where I'm going to try to flex a forehand around this tree in the center and then get enough fade to get down the hill to give us that look for the 3. But I got to go a little Stretch Armstrong here and work some magic. Whoa. There's nothing magic about that. Oh no. Glad 11's done. We're on hole 12. This is a par 4, 479 feet. A very uphill start. It gets up to the top of the hill, then cuts aggressively left and is tucked around behind a bunch of stuff. The sign says, for me, throw the disc forever, and it's still not far enough. So I'm going to try to put this falk somewhere respectable. Hopefully we can see the basket when we land. Oh, it's so nose up. Go, 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 go. It hit ground. I heard it hit ground. No way. Don't. Ah! Hole 13 is a long one, par 4, 627 feet. There is OB snaking along the right. We saw these OB stakes on previous holes. I think it was 5 and 6. And so now we want to just try to punch something out straight, not turn it over, not hit the trees, and just get as far down there as our capabilities allow. Whoa! Oh yeah, we're happy with that. Get down there. Go. It hit some stuff. God. Thankfully we hit the trees on the side of this little ditch. To the left down here is awful, but I don't even know where the basket is. I can see the stake line on the right. I'm going to try to send an anhyzer out and around and have it land somewhere centered and play this for par. It's rolling, and the weed stopped it from rolling OB. That's when you know you're good. Oh, so nose up. Thankfully that was so nose up because I was throwing at the wrong basket. The one I thought I was throwing to is behind right over there. The one we're going to is back this way. So Way to go, bad throw. So bad it's good. Okay. Oh yeah, hit the pole. Hole 14, par 4, 430. It is straight, dog leg left. There's no additional instructions on this sign, so we're trying to hyzer flip something on a backhand, up the gap and get a bit of fade at the end, if we can get that far. Oh my God. Whoa. Still have a long way to go. Gonna try to flex a forehand, think, and try to hit the couple trees in the middle and get close for the par putt. Yeah, that was 2 to get here, so par putt. Oh man. Oh, so floppy. And we still got a ways to go. Gonna try to punch putter through the straight gap. Oh, we got it. Wow. Yeah, we're sitting right beside it. That was a great shot. It can happen to me. It can happen to you. Hole 15, 280 feet. The basket sitting on top of a hill, if that's the right basket. I don't see another one. I think the play is a backhand up amongst these branches on the right and get a fade in towards it. It's very uphill, so it's still a big shot. Yeah, that's the flight path I wanted, though. I'm really happy. Oh. No! The putter rolled all the way down the hill. Took a penalty stroke and used the same lie. That was unfortunate on 16, but we're still alive. Or was that was 15. This is 16. 277, mandatory on the right. That's broken in half, so I must have got really angry. It is straight as the crow flies into a tree. It's through the skinniest tunnel ever. I'm gonna have to walk sideways getting through there. I'm gonna try to hyzer flip this CAC Z, but I know I'm just gonna land in the garbage and be fighting for par. Positive attitude. It goes a long way. Here we go. Well, the disc flew straight. I like that. It just didn't go where I wanted it to. Oh. Woo! Hole 17, 472, 2 fairways split. You can see with those dead looking trees towards the end. Then it goes very uphill. I saw the basket coming down towards the last tee. I'm just going to try to throw something out there and pitch up and be hopeful. Well, I actually kind of like that, I think. No. No, I don't. That's in stuff. Survived to hole 18. We've got ourselves a par 3, I think it said 67 feet. Very downhill. It's a straight tunnel shot out. The basket is somewhere just off to the right a bit. Get off me. And behind a tree. I'm going to try to throw the falk just out there and pitch up for a hopeful par. Hopeful. Got a bit of a headwind, so maybe we'll get some turn. Oh God. Well, we're out. The only good news I've got is that I found my disc. Basket's somewhere up behind that tree. You can see I'm pointing at it really accurately on camera. I'm just going to try to put this Athena out to the right and get in behind. That's okay. It's okay. So that's Duomont Disc Golf Course in Nanaimo, British Columbia. And it's hard. It exposed me in every way possible. But I'm not super disappointed. It was a blind playthrough. I know I could have been better. I know I've done a lot better even in other videos, but it was nice. Good course. I would definitely play here again, and I recommend if you're in the area that you do too. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.